Hello. Welcome back. I know I'm running a little late. That's not surprising. If you're new to the channel, first time viewers, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in that, I leave links in the description box of most of my videos. So I'm not a professional, I forget. But these live streams are all about cards. Oracle cards, true love reading cards, and tarot cards. Hope, hello, welcome. Welcome back, my friend. All right. So, yeah, as expected, I'm running behind. But I was out, I was like, let's change it up a little bit. Take your assistant out first. So I did that. And then I was like, well, you might as well check the pool chemicals. And then I was like, well, you might as well check on the chicken and the quail. And here we are, running late. Delays. But for fun thing, fun delays. Getting all the cards out. So we have Oracle, the Map, Mermaid, and Crow. Standard Tarot. I know, I need to put my glasses on and read. True Love for Hope. Okay. Third from the top and Crow. Gotcha. Love. Third from top. Crow. 7 from bottom. All right. It is a gorgeous day today, you guys. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees. So the pool will warm up beautifully. All right. Love. So what have you been doing today, Hope? Do you have plans? Do you have plans for later? Try to hold there. Hopefully it won't be shaky. I was binge watching everybody's videos. So I watched yours on your mini grosses. I love those things. I still haven't purchased any. I caught up on Marsha's. I was watching a lot of them. All right, let's get hooked up. Clinton, hello. Welcome, my friend. I'm almost set up. Here we go. Hello for the chat. Perfect. And we'll get Clinton on the list as well. Whoops, that's not how you spell Bohippian Life. There. I think I'm all set. So we have Hope. Starboy, hello. Clinton is on the list. And let's put Starboy on the list too. I lost my sparkly pen. Aw, amen to that, Starboy. Okay. Aw. You can do it, Hope. You can do it. You've been working toward this for a long time. All right, love card. Third from the top. Oh my gosh, these things are so slickery. Oh, Breezy, hello, welcome. We do it for fun, and it's free. All right, Hope, third from the top. You have the garden. Oh, I thought my coffee was just spilling. Oh my goodness, my heart. Oh, be still my beating heart. Yep, I really thought I just... Yes, the garden. Let's do the crow. Oh, Breezy, if you would like, I will add you to the list and you can get a free card pull of your own. Oh, Hope, I was so scared. I totally forgot it was in a travel mug anyways. And I hit it and I was like, oh. Shuffle these and this is going to, oh my goodness, Hope. Seven. Balance. I think you received this recently. All right, let's see what they say. My anniversary was awesome. We stayed home. We didn't do stuffed pork chops, but we did do the pork chops and all that. It was great. We just were lazy. It was a great day to be lazy. All right, so the garden. Oh, that's the gardener. The garden is lush and fertile when she is healthy, barren and forbidding when she is neglected. She ebbs and flows with the season when she needs to be. Okay. She ebbs and flows with the seasons, is still when she needs to be, and full of color, nourishment, and life when the timing is right. She bursts with fruit and flowers and attracts all good things to her. Animals, and people come to marvel at her beauty, enjoy her cool shade, inhale her fragrance, and restore themselves. In a world where we are constantly under pressure to be active, the idea of being the garden rather than the gardener can seem far too passive. In this context, however, to be passive means to be peaceful and in a state of trust, trusting that all you need is available to you without having to hunt it down. Modern women will wonder how long they will need to wait for a suitable gardener to come along, while modern men may feel that they already have enough to do without having to nurture the feminine in their lives as well. The truth is, we all have an inner garden and gardener, and true abundance develops in your life when you maintain a healthy balance. Well, that explains why you received the balance card. A healthy balance, I lost my spot, between the two. Now, hope you have drawn this card today because your inner garden is in need of some attention. Make sure to reconnect yourself with the feminine cycles of nature by spending time in an actual garden and tuning into the vibration of the season. Enjoy a healthy meal made only of fruits and vegetables that are in season. That's you all the time anyways. Filling a vase with fresh flowers or spending time outside, you will be exposed to the climate and environment. Consider the blessings and bounty you have and share with those you love. Honor your inner cycles and see yourself once more as the beautiful person you are. Milky, hello. Welcome, my friend. Raymond, hello. Welcome. Oh, Raymond, congratulations. I'm so glad you and your fiance have gotten back in touch with each other. All right, so let's get Raymond on the list. Milky. And we'll continue with Hope's card. Balance. Oh, it's right here. Somebody's mowing the lawn. I don't know if you can hear it. So we've had this card a lot of times, and you can see how the bird is balanced on the wire. Have you noticed that birds can stay perfectly positioned on a telephone wire even on windy days? They seem almost unfazed or unbothered by the wind. Hope, when you are in balance, you meet external forces with your internal strength, giving each space to exist in harmony. When this card appears, you may need to call upon inner strength, as an approaching situation may test your ability to stay cool and composed. Just like the wind, it too will make its presence known and then move along. This card may also appear if your daily schedule could use some reorganizing. Are you creating time for yourself? Or is your day consumed with tasks that drain your energy? Yes, yes, yes. Hope, do you find it easier to concentrate when there's something going on in the background? Some people find it distracting. I, myself, find it much easier for me to concentrate if there's some background noise. What do you call it? White noise? So if you're finding difficulty concentrating on your studies that are so important to you, maybe some white noise. Queen, hello. How are you, my friend? I've added you to the list. All right, next is Clinton. Oh, gotcha. Let's use the tarot for Clinton. Queen, you absolutely can. But to let you know, Clinton's turn is now. And then we have Starboy, Raymond, Milky, and then Queen. But you can put your question up anytime you want. Oh, my attention span is like squirrel. Of course, you guys watch my videos, so you know. Queen, thank you for being here. It is, just like that. That's why I was like, okay. It was like 20 after 9. I was like, I have plenty of time to take my assistant outside. And then I got distracted. And then I was a couple minutes late. I am bored. Oh my goodness, I am bored. Welcome back. How are you, my friend? I love to see people who I recognize. Names. Let's get you on the list. All right, one more good shuffle for Clinton. And we're going to pull at least 3 cards for Clinton. I used to go to school with a Clinton in Texas. It's not, well, it's not a common name. So that was our second one. Get our third. There we go. So, I put it behind my ear and then I pull out. I absolutely will. I am bored, and good vibes on that entrance exam. You got this. Just don't forget, there's more to these exams than just studying. Sleep, proper food, nutrition, all that. So, make sure you take care of yourself too, as well as study. 1, 2, 3. Clinton, my friend, the very first one you have is a page of wands. Wands representing springtime. So I'm going to presume that this is talking about right now, your present situation. Whatever your goal or destiny is, or cycle you are on, everybody is on a cycle, 1 through 10. The page says that it will be successful. It's just going to take a little bit longer time. So you need to conjure up your brilliance and burst out and be proud. You will be successful. And then we have a 7 of swords. Swords usually represent conflict. This one, 7. This one represents the stealing of like ideas or trespass. Do you feel like somebody has trespassed upon you? Quite possibly stolen something from you? See how this person is extremely happy with themselves for what they have taken or what they have done. 7s, I was just talking about cycle, the cycle we're on. 1 through 7 in the minors. 1 representing the beginning of a cycle, 10 representing the completion. 7s represent that it is time to reorganize. So whatever worked at the beginning no longer is working for you. And this card says it is now time to reorganize. Things need to be done a little bit differently. Nancy, hello, welcome. You absolutely can. Let me get you on the list, Nancy. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 away. And Clinton, the very last one I have for you is the 9 of swords. Again, swords representing conflict, discord, anything, arguing. But the 9 specifically represents 9 steps of grieving. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that there has been a loss of a loved one or something in your life. It could be the loss of a job, the loss of a house, the loss of something. And through this loss, everybody goes through 9 steps of grieving. And through that grieving, sometimes we feel like there's no point, there's no time. But my friend, you are meant to be here. This person is literally laying on a bed. And on this bedspread, every zodiac is represented, meaning everybody goes through this. My friend, you are meant to be here. 9 is so close to 10 being completion. It represents resting in that you are almost there. Give yourself the time to go through these 9 steps of grieving, whatever it is you are grieving about. All right. Next is Starboy. And I'm going to shuffle up the Standard Tarot, unless somebody knows or has a specific deck they would prefer to use. Yes, please, thumbs up, you guys. Smash that thumbs up button. Thank you, Hope. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. All right, Starboy. I try to get, I get 3, and if more fall out, There's two. First one you have, Starboy, is the Hermit card. Which means that this card suggests, is it upside down? No. Suggests that you take some time to be alone. And go within. To find your purpose, your meaning, what means the most to you. This is a major arcana, however you want to pronounce it. Well, I'll be jiggered. You have, all three of your cards are major arcanas. Doesn't happen very often. It represents, it's important that I make you know this, Starboy. It's important you know that. What it represents is that there are powerful currents going on in your life right now. Make sure you take the time to go deep within and find your purpose. Also, on the flip side, don't be the one who can be alone in a room full of people. You might be the type of person who's got a gazillion friends, but you always feel lonely. Don't be the hermit, if that's what they're telling you. You also have the Emperor. This is a positive card. It represents, it says to exercise your authority, but maintain boundaries. Again, another major arcana that's a positive energy card, and it's a yes card if you had a question. And then your third major arcana is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a patience, waiting, and delays card. It also represents that you have personally put yourself in this position. It does not mean somebody's coming after you with a noose. No, not at all. And remember, the reward for patience is patience. This card can also represent circumspection, wisdom, trials, and sacrifice. Now, here's another thing important about the Hanged Man. Patience, waiting, and delays. Some delays can delay you from your goal or destiny for good reason. So the position you're in is not necessarily bad, not necessarily good. It just depends on you and your situation. But it is super powerful. It is a yes, whatever's going on with you. And I hope that helps. It's hard when they don't come back. They just pop up and you get them on the list, and you can't talk back and forth. You don't know if they're relating or if you should pull another card. Raymond, my friend, you are next. Queen, I have your question written down. That way you know I won't forget. Raymond, I hope your conversation with your fiance was fruitful. And I'm going to start shuffling the tarot deck. Absolutely. I was just going to say, while you write your question. So after Raymond, we have Milky, Queen, I Am Bored, and then Nancy. I'm going to take this opportunity to fill my coffee cup up, you guys. perfect timing. All right. Well, any smart fiance, my friend Raymond. Let's see what the cards have for you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you guys talked. And sometimes the it's hard to get those raw emotions out and talk about them. But once we get them out and you talk about them, we realize they weren't nearly as bad as we made ourselves feel they weren't. And when I say feel, I mean literally feel. You feel the weight of it on your body, on your shoulders, in your heart, in your head. You're drained, you're tired. So, Raymond, I hope this lifted some of that feeling off of your shoulders, all that stress. We'll see what the cards say. You have an Ace of Wands. It's a yes. Let me see how many we have. You have 4. Oh my goodness, I should have opened some windows or brought a hair tie. Ace of Wands. We all know aces represent the start of something new. So you've completed a cycle and you are now free to start something fresh, new. Wands represent springtime. And wait a minute. Am I on Wands? I am. Okay. So it says set out and do something new. I wished I had a date for you. But again, the most important thing is spring. And that you get to start fresh. And it's positive. And it's a yes, Raymond. The most important thing is yes. Will she reach out today and want to see me this weekend? Then the next card you have is a 3 of Pentacles. We know Pentacles represents gain, monetary, material. A 3 of Pentacles represents cooperation. It can represent apprenticeship as well, but in your question and situation, I think it more represents cooperation. We have a 2 of Swords. This Swords, we know, represents discontent, argument, something. But this card says that you are your own worst enemy. 2s are organizing cards. You have that 1, which is the beginning of something new. So it's a 2 makes sense. They represent that it's time to organize. What may have worked in your old cycle with your fiance may not work this new cycle. So you may have to reorganize. Or I mean organize, not re. You may need to organize. 2s are organizers. And then you have the High Priestess, Major Arcana, a positive card, a yes card. It represents change, positive change, and change you didn't realize. Now, you can see the pillars. You see that there's black with a little bit of white in it, and there's white with a little black in it. It's like good and evil, balance and justice, balance and judgment. It's going to take a lot of balance in judgment and a lot of balance in justice. But it will be positive, and it's going to change you guys for the good. And that get to know you stage is important. Super important. There may have been things you guys just didn't talk about during that get to know you stage. I never did ask. You said, so your fiance, have you set a date? Did you have a date and then you're like, no, we need to change it? Milky, my friend, you are next. I have water on my table. That's a good date. That's a good date, my friend. Congratulations. Good vibes. Ah, got water on the table for my coffee. The tarot sends positive energies in yes cards. Now we know these cards are just for fun. Tarot can be cheeky. We never know what they mean. But according to the cards, you have very high positive chances she's going to get in touch with you today and want to be with you this weekend. Good vibes, Raymond. Good vibes. And again, congratulations. Keep talking. Keep talking. Milky. You are welcome, Raymond. You are so very welcome. Milky, are you married? I only asked that because this is a domestic bliss card. So tens represents the completion of a cycle, and it frees you up to start something new, whatever it is. And I've mentioned that multiple times that cycles don't happen only once in a lifetime. This 1 through 10 happens multiple times in our lives. Some people are in a cycle, certain cycle, longer than others. But again, we go through these so many times in our lifetime. This card represents domestic bliss. Enjoy and appreciate this, Milky. You deserve it. Cups represents yeses. They're a summer. They represent the summertime season. If we were using a regular deck of cards, hearts would represent cups. We also have another 10. This one is a 10 of swords. Something happened recently that you least expected. Again, 10s represent the completion of a cycle. Whatever this is, it's over. And just like the picture, you can literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Maybe there was, some people say it can represent that there was a death. That I'm not positive of. To me, either way, something happened to you that you didn't expect it. The good thing about it is that it's a 10. You have received 2 10s. The cycle is complete. And if you have lost someone, my friend, don't forget to give yourself the time for those 9 steps of grieving. We also have an Ace of Cups. Ace representing the beginning of something new. The Ace of Cups represents celebration. It can represent the birth of a child. And the aces represent your discovery for your renewal to feel, your capacity to feel. I feel, how come I don't have this? Somebody could actually, is that a handout card? No. I thought this might have been the helping hand card because of the hand in it. But I apologize. This card represents celebration, birth of a child, and with this, you will discover and renew your capacity to feel. Milky, I hope you caught all three of those. And if they don't resonate, I truly apologize, and we will pull from a different deck for you. It is coffee time, my friend. It's always coffee time. There's a little coffee shop in town. And on their window, it says coffee time. It's so cool. All right, Queen, you are next. So Queen says, am I going to get married? And who will I be? Let's shuffle these up really good. So I thought I had at the top of the email, top of the chat, my email. I apologize. I will highlight that. It'll be at the top of the chat. If anybody's interested in a free in-depth card reading, I'm booked into August, but you'll at least get on the list. Send me an email, and I will get back to you with what I need to know. Again, they're free. Always free. Of course, people, there are ways you can pay to get an earlier one. You can join a certain membership level. Super chat, thanks, a donation, stuff like that. We'll get you in way sooner. Here we go. Queen, will you get married? Okay, so the very first card we have is the Page of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3. Hope says, I'm not getting married. Page of Pentacles. This card represents being young at heart. This card urges you to follow your destiny, examine your strengths, and it suggests that you speculate to accumulate, which means figure out how to turn every possibility into gold and save it. Because, my friend, you have the Star card, one of the most positive cards in the deck, one we all want. This card represents, it's a yes. It represents everything good. Hope, light, visions. And it says that prosperity will come from what you do best. I have some dates, January 21st through February 23rd. Queen, if that helps. BB, hello. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. And we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight, he is a corresponding card. And this card represents that everybody involved will benefit if you are sincere with heart. Just making sure I don't have any more notes written on the other side. Queen, I hope that helps. With this night, there are some dates, though. November 13th through December 12th, if you want to write those down. I apologize, you guys. So, the dates from November until February. It's going to be an important time for you, Queen. Positive, yes, and you're going to love who you become. This, whatever happens, a relationship should not make you a different person. It should make you a better person. It doesn't change who you are. It enhances you and makes you better. I've heard, so many times I've heard, oh my gosh, I'll be so happy when I meet Mr. Right, or I'll be so happy when this happens or that happens. But if you live in the here and now and realize that they don't bring you happiness, you make your own happiness. I hope that makes sense. They enhance your life, making it better. Now, there are people who will enter your life, we call them magical map shifters, who encourage you to be the best person you can be. They bring out the best in you that you may not even know was in there. I hope that makes sense. So I am bored. You are next. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. And again, if you'd like an in-depth card reading, they're free. Send me an email. I will pencil you in the calendar. We're booked till August because these are the free ones. But yeah, I'll be happy to do a reading for anybody. So I am bored is next. Then Nancy and BB. One more good shuffle. Oh, hold on. I am bored. Are you ready, my friend? The first card you have is a 5 of Cups. Cups representing summertime. 5s representing, it's halfway through the 1 through 10. 5s are calling cards. And it's time to put some boundaries in place. This card represents loss, and you may feel guilt or shame associated with this loss. So on the card, you can see that there's 5 cups. 3 are flipped and 2 remain. And that's what this card suggests, is that there's been a loss, but something remains. It can represent that 3 have been taken and 2 are left. This card can represent an inheritance from the father, so a patrimony or a male ancestor. But it can also represent a bitter or frustration in marriage. We have the Empress card. This is a major arcana card. The Empress is a neutral card. It's an understanding card. The Empress can represent home. And when components align, more creates more. Again, this is an understanding card, and the easiest way to put it is you reap what you sow. So if you plant one thing, don't expect to get something else. So again, it's an understanding card. More creates more. Sadness creates sadness. Laughter creates laughter. Money follows money. I hope that you can, I'm making sense of it. And you have these, whoopsies. I didn't mean to throw that at you. I am bored. Sometimes it just happens. My kids have learned to duck. I'm joking. My kids are adults. We have 7 of Cups. This card represents inspiration and imagination. You see where all the cups are full and just everything is overflowing. Yes. Also, though, my friend, 7s are reorganizing cards. 2s are organizers. 3s are reorganizers. 7s, I apologize. 7s are reorganizers. So what once worked at the beginning of this cycle you're on is not working anymore. It just means you need to reorganize. Things may require an extra step or whatever before they are completed. It just means that inspiration and imagination, all things positive. It's a yes, positive energy, and it represents summertime too. Milky, you're welcome, my friend. I didn't see that. My chat down here is a little slow. Nancy, you are next. And if it's all right, we'll just continue with the tarot. Unless you want a specific deck. That's a good cup of coffee. Perfect. All right. So we'll use the tarot, and we'll see what happens. Looking to see if it's supposed to rain. Like I said, it's supposed to be 80 today. I don't want it to rain. One. Oh, goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Graham, we all know I can count to 4. Oh, the first card, wow. Okay, Nancy. Oh, my goodness gracious. So, the first card you have is the 2 of Cups. Cups representing summer. Hearts, if it was a regular deck of cards, they would be hearts. It's a yes. It's positive. Cups also represent emotions. 2, relationship, wedding, celebration. What do we have here? It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union. Concord, which is an agreement. It can represent a sexual relationship. Either way, it's all positive. You have a 3 of Cups. It represents just go for it. Celebration, wedding, dates July 2nd through July 11th. It's a yes. Are you going... All right, let me just finish. Then you have a King of Cups. This is a dignity card. Yes, King of Cups. It's a dignity card. And maintain your composure. Set a good example. Be the person that you would want if you needed someone to support you. Be that person. This can represent a man that you know. They are very agreeable with you. And again, cups are all about emotions. There's a lot of water in and it's court card. All the court cards have water. They're all emotional. There's a lot of emotions surrounding you right now. Good, positive, and happy too. I hope that's the case, Nancy. I hope these cards are not wrong. And we have the Magician card, a major arcana. It's a positive card. It's a yes card, and it represents change, and it's going to be quick. And it says to use all your resources to attain the success you underline deserve. And to remember that it's all in the know-how. You already know how to do this. So again, you have all cups. Even the Magician has cups. The Magician is a major arcana. The cups, they represent emotions, powerful, positive. Are you getting married? Are you in a relationship where you're in a good spot to where you might be getting married? Awkward silence. Oh. All right. So, well, my friend, it's going to, like the Magician says, this change is going to happen quickly. It's going to be positive. You're going to love this time. Yeah, so I can't remember what those dates were. They were July. So you have a lot of positive energy, good things coming. So enjoy all of it. Enjoy it. Now, maybe it won't be your wedding. Maybe you'll be going to a wedding and maybe you'll meet somebody. You never know what the tarot means. But there's a celebration in there somewhere in the summertime. All right, BB, this one is for you, my friend. You're welcome, Nancy. You are welcome. We're all open to some kind of joy and happiness. What do they call it? Concord. Yes. Guess that makes sense why they call them Concord grapes. Ooh, 1, 2. So you have more than 3 as well. 1, 2, 3, 6. The first card you have is a Knight of Cups. Knight being a court card. Cups representing summertime and emotions. The Knight comes with a quest. And this quest is for you to fulfill your desires. This card represents that you're a passionate person, maybe a little self-absorbed, but aren't we all once in a while? You have the Knight of Wands. This card is a corresponding card, and it says that Everybody involved will benefit as long as you are sincere with heart. Are you going through some an emotional time, or is there something bugging you? We have the Sun card. This is another one of those cards, like the Star, that everybody wants anywhere in a reading. This card is everything positive, everything happy. It's a yes card. It can represent summer. It can represent daytime. And it's change. And it's time for you to live your life to the fullest and put yourself first for once. Do you always think of other people instead of yourself? If you have $1 left in your pocket and somebody wants it, do you give it to them instead of yourself? Do you go without somebody else can have? Yeah. That's another example of there's a card we receive where it's like it's a selfishness card, but for a reason. See, you need to put yourself first. Selfishness for once, for a reason. You need to think of yourself. You have the 8 of Cups, another emotions card. It represents summertime, but it also represents. All right, first of all, before I go too far, 8s are like being on a plateau. Do you feel like no matter what you do, you're not going anywhere? Again, 8s are plateaus, closer to a 10 than a 1. And it represents that you are almost there. And that there is finally movement, forward movement. And you see up here, the eclipse. It represents transience and rarity. So are you thinking about like going on a journey? King of Cups, again, summertime, emotions. The King of Cups is a dignity card, and it says to maintain your composure and set a good example. We just had this one earlier. Be the person that you would want supporting you if you wanted someone's support. I know it sounds corny, but this person can also represent a man. This person is agreeable and they agree with you. The main thing is, again, dignity and maintain composure and set a good example. There may be people watching you, and I don't mean in a bad way like, oh, we got to keep an eye on him. No, you might be someone's, oh my gosh, I just lost my role model. So there may be people looking at you with those type of eyes. Yeah. Set a good example. And then you have the 4 of Wands. This is a yes card. It's positive. It represents spring. It's a welcome card and a celebration. You see there's people happy, welcoming you, cannot wait to see you and celebrate. So I don't know, are you thinking on going on a trip to visit some people who cannot wait to see you? Is this possible? And it may have been something that you had planned in the springtime. If that's the case, now is the time to do it. Do it. Set out and do it. That's what this 8 of Cups. whatever it is the fact that the person is moving is important. And then this one is important too, because it's happiness, welcoming, and a celebration. Can't get that card close enough, but the two people are very welcoming and happy and excited. I wished I had dates. Let me see if I can find a date. It is a 4. I don't. I apologize. I don't have any dates for you. Except for the summer. The cups. You have 1, 2, 3 cups. And then the sun representing summer as well. So 4 things representing positive movement forward this summer, my friend. Also, you can see, I didn't notice, but there are a lot of other people back here too. Summertime is a great time, for like festivals and gatherings, celebrations. So if you are invited to any of these things, anything, my friend, even if it's outside your comfort zone, just do it. Just do it. Go for it. Why not? We're at the bottom of our list. Oh my goodness, you guys. Are we going to be able to end today's live stream early? That just means I have to work somewhere else over there. Reselling business if we end our live early. Yeah, absolutely. This cycle of life we are on, we're not meant to take chances. You are meant to take chances. Remember, there's no thrill without risk. If you don't like it, if you don't like this opportunity, then you'll reach out and you grab that opportunity. And don't ever settle. Never, never, never settle. So with that, I'll pull some cards for myself. One more good shuffle. Here we go. These are for me. We'll take the one that's standing up. 1. Oh, crap. Dun, dun, dun. Drum roll, please. That's all I got. We have the 9 of Swords. Current subscribers, you guys already know this is me all the way. My daughter passed away, and I'm forever in this 9 steps of grieving. It's not something you get over. It's something we learn to wake up with and go to sleep with. So again, 9 steps of grieving represents sometimes you feel like there's no point and that you just don't have time for this shit anymore, right? Well, it's a resting phase, and we are meant to be here. We are meant to go through every single one of these stinking feelings. And again, resting phase, you're almost there. 9 is so close to a 10. 10 being the completion of a cycle, freeing you up for a new beginning. I have the 2 of Wands. Twos represents summertime. It's a hopes and wishes card. And being closer to a 1 than a 10, it represents my new cycle will need some organizing in my life. I can do that. And then I have these 7 of cups. 7s representing reorganizing. Yeah, all right, gotcha. I'm the worst when it comes to organizing things. I mean, I have methods like my inventory. I mean, I have it all figured out and it's set that way. But then, yeah, I'm only human, so I make mistakes. So things may need to be reorganized. It's kind of true because I have been going, if you've been following on my videos, I have been reorganizing and going through my inventory, donating, throwing out, bundling, and putting them on auction. So yeah, it represents inspiration and imagination. I am there for it. And then we have the Justice card. Justice represents change. Wait a minute. Right. Back up. This card represents that I need to step back and be objective. It's a positive card. Try to be unbiased about things. Maybe view them like I would a movie on a TV without any feelings. And then pass justice. What do you think? They're like, well, Grandma, we think you need to organize that inventory. Which is probably what I'll be doing today, since I'll be ending almost an hour early. Go in the inventory room and take photographs. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for 67 minutes. You guys are awesome. Again, if you want an in-depth card reading, a free card reading, send me an email. I will get right back to you with the information I need. Again, they're free. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Subscribe. I would love to have you in the family. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Good vibes. We're trying. We're trying. Every day you get some, and then you lose a couple. So it's an uphill struggle. But you guys are the best. I thank you so much. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share. And don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4. Each level offers you, the member, something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. And your daily content and upload will never change as well. Again, thank you. I hope you have the best day ever. And I will see you in the next video.